CCTV footage emerges from the scene of the drama between actor Taye Arimoro and Peggy Ovire, countering her claims of only trying to calm him down and plead with him to return on set. Guys, this particular guy, Taye, has been confirmed to be a very calm guy. A very, very calm guy. I mean, see, it's good to be good though. It is very, very good to be good. You know, this Taye of a guy actually came online with a little clip of video that Peggy Ovire is restricting him from going home as at 12 p.m. in the morning. Guys, according to him, he said he has finished his shoot with her and he wanted to go home, and Peggy ordered her driver to block him from going home. That they harassed him and did a lot of things to him, even deflated his tire. Guys, but Peggy Ovire came with her own claims, saying that she was only trying to calm Taye down and plead with him to return to set that particular night. Guys, don't worry, so I would urge you to watch this video to the end, guys. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In here, this is Naija Celebrity Gist. If you're just joining us for the first time, you are highly welcome. I would urge you to stick around and watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be unfolding a lot that you need to know about Peggy Ovire and her cohorts. Honestly, yeah, I actually wanted to believe Peggy Ovire when she came out with her own claims, saying that this type of a guy beat up some of the crew members and she was trying to calm the situation down by restricting him from going home. I almost actually believed her until the CCTV camera footage appeared on the internet. And even when I was trying to believe her, I also went under the comment section when this guy posted the video where she was calling for Nigerians' attention that this is becoming too much, that he has done his job and he wanted to go home, and Peggy Ovire and her crew members are restricting him from going home. Guys, now look at what Peggy Ovire posted. This is her own claims about what really happened that day. According to her, she said, Taye, you beat up 2 crew members simply because you felt they had no voice, no social media presence, no one to speak for them. They were only begging you to please complete 2 short scenes so we could wrap the night. Moments later, you were live to record their reaction, leaving out the part where the violence began. No one deserves to be treated that way, especially people who are only doing their jobs. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this lady? And you know what? We actually believed her. We actually believed her. Some people, I actually believed her. You know, because she doesn't talk. She's always on her lane. She's always minding her business. Even when her husband, she and her husband marriage crisis were going on, she never came out to say anything. People respected her for that, for keeping to herself. I actually thought that this woman was, a saint. I never knew until the CCTV camera footage appeared online. You needed to see the way this woman was. Hey God, see, fear woman or fear women. I'm a woman, but guys, we too they do. Now she continued, Taye, I genuinely prefer not to respond publicly to issues, but in this case it is important to clarify a few things, not from a place of anger but simply to set the record straight. Taye, you came to set that day around 12 p.m. something you conveniently left out of your version of event. We filmed into the night, and without any prior discussion, you packed your bags and said you were leaving. Person we don't film till 12 p.m. in the midnight. See, this acting of the thing is not easy. See, I give it to these people. It's not easy at all. Okay, she thought that withholding him from going home that night would make him go back to complete the 2 scenes that she talked about. Someone that was already angry, someone that was already on a very high tension. You expect him, after all the jiggling and all those things that you guys put him through, they even had to deflate his tire, stopping him from going home that night. Okay, let's just assume that he finally, after all those things that they put him through, he finally decided to go and complete the scene. How would it come out? How would the scene come out? She also continued, when the production manager approached you to appeal for more time, you got physical with him. You had punched the production manager 3 times and he was on the floor before the driver came out. That was completely unacceptable. By the time I came outside, you were struggling over the car key. I tried to intervene and asked you to please calm down and hand me the keys, but you drove off while I was still beside the car. Moments later, I discovered my driver was bleeding from his ear after being hit multiple times by you. See, people that knew this guy, Taye, actually spoke well about him. They said that this guy is a very calm and quiet guy, that this guy doesn't look for trouble. So she continued, this truly hurts because From our first job together, I've always shown you kindness and care. When you were sick and couldn't film, I made sure you didn't drive yourself. You threw up in my hands and I cleaned you up. I personally ensured the driver took you home, gave you new pajamas and hot water for you, arranged a comfortable space in my guest room, and made sure you took your medication for 2 days. I insisted you didn't drive until you told me you were completely fine. This was her own part of the story, guys. Don't worry, you all will be amazed when you see the CCTV camera of what actually happened. Guys, watch this video.
Good.
I guess Peggy Ovire and her husband Frederick Loenard are just the same, because many people have come out to also say a lot about Frederick Loenard, how he used to bully people, during the production. And I thought maybe the wife would be an exception, but guys, I was so disappointed when I saw the CCTV footage, and I was like, what? See Peggy, woman where I don't vouch for. Guys, let's read some of the comments that people dropped on that particular video. Someone said, I don't care if he threw the first punch. Blocking his car was enough trigger. See how many people were gathered on person. Honestly. This person said, because some people don't interact online or whatever, some of you think they're actually good, nice people. That's good though. That's true, my people. You know this Peggy Ovire, we used to see her as someone who usually minds her business. She doesn't talk. She's always on her lane and she's always minding her business. Honestly, I never knew that she could actually be this kind of person. This person said, everyone against Tai. They even opened his door and took his key. Peggy was pushing him around. I knew their colleagues knew the truth. And that person said the driver was even deflecting his tires. Yes, we saw it. It was so glaring. Another person said, Naija celebs and Awere are 5 and 6. Imagine a lady assaulting a grown-up man like that. Now, wow, Tao should sue her. I bet. Not sure anyone would want to work with her on any set again. People that are so eager to be an actor, they will still want to work with her. They would want to still condone everything. See, I mean, we all are humans and we should accord some sense of respect and, what's that word I wanted to use? And kindness to each other. This guy has been working since morning on that particular production and decided to go home. That was midnight. Someone that has been working since morning. Of course, definitely he might still come back the following morning to complete the shoot, but you couldn't allow him go. Instead, you ordered your crew members to block him, deflect his tire, and even assault him. That was very bad, honestly. I didn't see that coming from Peggy Ovire. I actually accorded her some level of respect and honor, but with this, I'm so disappointed. Guys, drop your 2 cents. See you.